G'day guys, so this is the wet timing belt in a 2022-21 Peugeot Partner. Some time ago I made a video about that red Citroen Cactus that was deglazing the timing belt, and the oil pressure light came on and we were assuming, right, the pieces have blocked the pickup. So number one, the car's a very small, tiny little pickup. On this vehicle, which is here, got blocked. Now, here's the new timing belt interval. So for the revised design, apparently it was redesigned earlier back in 17 or something. So maybe this is actually the redesigned belt, but you can just see what's going on with these cars. So we only ever use total oil here. I'm convinced that this is exactly the same oil as any C3. So Valvoline we usually use is MST, but to protect ourselves, we just use the genuine oil. It's called Total Ineo. Now, in the Citroen Cactus video I made some time back, I said, look through the oil cap, and if you see this through the oil cap, and that Renault, Citroen, Peugeot have a little tool to push, and you don't need a tool. If you see cracks in this timing belt, you must take the car off the road immediately. Now, the Citroen Cactus in the earlier video had 44,000 Ks. This car is 70 or 80,000 Ks. They're saying to max change the belt at 100,000 Ks or 6 years. Well, clearly it's not making it, right? So what you would assume is people have used the wrong engine oil. I don't think so. So we're not going to go into how to do the job, but you do take the sump off and clear the pickup. Regarding any debris inside the oil pump, that becomes a different job again, where the upper half of the sump has to come off. Now, very, very quickly, these tools that we've got, one here on the intake cam, two on the exhaust cam, they only are relevant if you can pass the belt through, which we're managing to do, without pulling off these sprockets. So to pass the belt through and pass the belt out, you pull off these caps, and very, very carefully pass the belt through. Now, the crankshaft pulley has no keyway, okay? I'm not going to go into how badly these things are designed, because they're designing this for fuel efficiency. Now, this is the new belt, okay? And that's as far as I'm going to take the video. If you're buying these cars, it doesn't matter if it's been done. You don't know if the engine has been starved of oil pressure, which very clearly it would have been. That's for most people who don't know. When you get the oil pressure light coming on, shut engine down warning, it's going to generally most likely be the timing belt has deglazed. So even if you buy these cars cheap and you want to invest the money to do the job, you don't know how much the car's been starved of oil pressure, okay? And here's another part of the tool set for it. And that's it. We're doing this. It's a very good customer, and otherwise I'd stay away from these cars. I'd also not be buying these three-cylinder engines. It's all about fuel efficiency, and that's great, but this takes it too far. I mean, at this level, once Tesla releases the $25,000 little Q5 or whatever the hell they're making, this is going to just be ridiculous. Like, in the name of fuel efficiency, the complexity of these cars is beyond anything serviceable and anything reliable. Everything is serviceable at a cost. But yeah, this is now the end of an era, I think, for these types of engines, because it's just not economical to maintain all these high-pressure turbo engines, which have been disintegrating for years. Look at Volkswagen and Audi. The unreliability, it's all because the Europeans offer superior fuel efficiency over the Japanese. And in fuel consumption comes reliability, and that's, I think, the secret to Toyota and Mazda and Honda, as all the owners complain about fuel consumption compared to their friends' cars or the rental cars they've used. What they don't realize is in that fuel consumption is reliability. The less fuel your car uses, the more unreliable it's going to be. I think this is really signifying the end of an era. I'm not saying electric cars will take over and that technology alone, but this is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. And don't forget, the wet timing belt is in the name of fuel efficiency. Okay, very simple. It's just 1, 2, 3. Automatic tension, looks like from an old Astra. So very cheaply made components as well. So manufacturers are cutting back quality, increasing the pressure in the engine, and this is what you're going to get. Anyway, I hope that helps. If you're not going to be able to get this belt on like this, it's a different job altogether, which you would not want to go that far. It's a very, very complicated little engine. Don't tell me it's got an intercooler in the intake manifold as well. Does it? Does it? I'm not sure. Where's the intercooler here? Okay, the intercooler here is in here. So, yeah, the intercooler is separate. Here's the turbo, 3 cylinders. And that's it.